everybody. Hi, I'm Akasha. Thank you so much for being back on my channel. This is another little excerpt that I had from this brunch that I went to. I'm telling y'all, it was so profound for me. One of the things that I noticed was that there was a lot of mother-daughter relationships. And you can kind of sense that there was something there. I had made a comment about not having the motherly love that I longed for. And after the whole program was pretty much over, we was, loving on each other, connecting. And when the ladies walked up to me and she's just like, I really want to know how that dynamic works with you not getting that love that you was looking for. And so I tried to explain it to her, and then that's when she was telling me, she's just like, I have children. And this is one of the ladies that she was applauded for all the things that she's done in her community, for being that motherly figure to so many other people. And then she told me, she was just like, but my children don't think so. My children don't look at me that way. And she's like, and so with you making that statement, that just made me wonder, I'm like, what is it? What is it that I could do possibly to help them feel like I love them? Because I do. And no matter what I did, it's like it wasn't enough. And I had to explain to her my situation was a little bit different with my mother. I think it was more like a chemical thing with us that kind of messed up that it was part of my path to at least go through this part of my life up to where I am now. Without that, it's there for a reason, because it made me more resilient. It made me have to be more independent. But anyways, that's besides the point. But talking to her, that helped brain, because I could relate to her. And so that made me think. I think we went through a stage where everybody was pointing the finger at why am I hurt? I'm hurt because so-and-so did this, or so-and-so did that, so-and-so. It's always stuff that happened. And oftentimes is that finger is being pointed at our mothers because of stuff that they screwed up. I feel like that was an important part to acknowledge the issues, but I feel like sometimes we could have got hung up on it, because it's like, yeah, they made mistakes, but that's part of the whole parenting, the phase, especially I guess since you have kids. Once you have kids, you understand that, hey, they make mistakes. They might try their best, do what they're doing at the best that they can at that time. But how long are you going to hold that against them? And at the end of the day, that's still your mother. And I think we've lost track of that because we're so busy blaming them for the mistakes that they had. Sometimes we forget or overlook the things that they have done. Like in the situation where this lady I was talking to her, she was talking about how her kids was just so upset because she was emotionally unavailable, which that is a thing. I get that. That's important. However, they completely overlooked everything that she sacrificed to make, because she was a provider. So she was constantly out working, trying to make sure these kids had everything, or, do as much as she could for the kids. And so I'm like, sometimes we overlook all the other things that parent did. Just like in my situation, I didn't have the connection that I wanted, but there was other things that she was able to provide to me. Or she did her best, put it that way. She did her best. Because we live in the hood, but honey, you best believe my mother wasn't letting us get into none of that. We were sheltered, put it that way. But yeah, and I feel like we have to get back to respecting our mother. That's just the bottom line. I don't care what they've done, what the errors was that they did. We know, we've all come to find out. We know that forgiveness is key. You have to forgive them for yourself. You got to, but also just understanding and recognizing, hey, this is a woman who did her best, and even at that time, what she could do. And even if it's stuff that there might be things that you all will never agree on. You may never get full closure from her, but being able to let that go and still respect her and honor her and love her as the mother she is, because she was the vortex, she was the portal for you to be able to come to this planet. And through my experiences and just watching people, because I like to observe a lot, I've noticed that when you keep beef, when you keep negative energy between you and your mother, it brings in, it's like it opens the door to a bunch of jacked up stuff to continue to happen to you until you heal that and correct that, at least your half. Because, you know, sometimes there might be mothers that just don't want to come around. They stuck in their ways, and that's just what it is. Love them for that. You know what? That's cool. That's you. I still love you. But I don't have to be all up in your face. We ain't got to be. I can love you from afar if I got to. If it means protecting myself. But I'm still going to love you. I'm still going to honor you. And I'm still going to respect you. You know, getting to that point with our mothers and forgiving them, man. Just let it go. And so that we can continue to grow and to heal. And like, for instance, sometimes you may not be able to get that motherly affection from your mother. And it's perfectly okay. That may not be her job this lifetime. That just may not, or if that's how you believe, it just may not be her job. And if you really are supposed to have it, if you really need it and supposed to have it, you're still going to get it. It might be from an auntie. And so just trusting in that. So, yeah, that's just a friendly reminder of something that I've gathered, is to always remember to honor your mother regardless of what she has done or has not done. You still need to honor the portal that you came on this planet from, if you are wanting to have a more smooth life experience here. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to open up this conversation, see what we got. All right, talk to y'all later. See you later. Bye.